All right, out here, hole 1, NAS Meridian. It is how far? Alrighty, take 1. Cut. 352 foot, par 3, over the water, and then over that little crest of that little hill. There's the basket. Pretty easy shot. Hyzer, forehand, whatever you want to do. So, all right. Yank that one. Oh, please don't go in stuff. That was just terrible. Good thing it's hole 1, 2 and go. Nose up too. Easy. Rough start. Very nice. Smooth. Ooh. Good shots.
Thank you.
What'd you say it was, about 80, 90 feet? I thought it was going in, dude. I was getting ready to like start running. Good putt. Man's already got the beds. With his nice little sexy AVR. And a little tap in. All right. Now we go up here to hole 2. Hole 2's a little shorter. It's one of those nice, I don't know, a 250, something like that. You got some guardian trees at the end of it. 256, all right. 256, par 3. Kind of have some different options when we designed it. We thought about making this a double mando, but instead we allow it to, if you want to, take the left gap, this right gap, or just straight down the middle. The basket is right, it's right there in that little grove of trees. So here we go. You up, birdie man? Get a skip. There you go. That's a putt.
Thank you.
All right, Luna. See if I can execute it. Putt. Whew. It is hot out here. 90 degrees. Playing some disc golf. Yeah, 90 in the shade. Humidity, about 1,000%. And we got some thunderstorms rolling in the background. Hopefully we can get this full round in. This is kind of my first real take at trying to get some footage of us playing. So bear in mind it's not going to be great. But we'll see how it goes. Still gotta get a tripod, make things a little easier. Maybe get the wife to do a 3D print job for me, like a holder. I can clamp onto the Suzuka bag.
Uh-oh.
Let me just blow up today for the camera. Good putt. He's just sniping no snipey.
257.
All right, so 257, par 3, hole 3. Just a hyzer. It's straight up hyzer with the backhand if you're righty. Right down over here, and it's right down in that little cove. It's hard to see. We'll show you where it's at with these nice, beautiful throws. Get you out there. You have a look. Cool. Tour Series Luna. Nice little gliding. Get in. Oh.
Woo! Right over the back.
Yeah, it's kind of ideal. I'm probably slid long, but what you going for? This is a base, a military installation, so it's kind of restricted access. You got to be a retiree, active duty, or reservist, or government contractor. Basically, if you got a DoD ID, you can get out here and you can throw myself, Marcus, and a few other guys that you'll probably eventually see on the channel. Revamp the course, gave all the input as far as T-box locations, hole layouts. At first, we thought it was only going to be a 9-hole setup, but then they said, "Oh no, there's a lot more land that y'all can use." So we made it an 18. Some of the T signs are in awkward positions, just because they didn't know really anything about disc golf, and there was some delay in actually putting in the course. So there was some confusion on where the T sign needs to go. So if you see us kind of throw just a little bit to the right, a little bit to the left of them, it's because we're actually trying to throw from where we marked there being the actual tee box. Yeah, I'm not too long. I'm right here. Good run. It's a little deep. Not as close as I thought. Get back here without getting all prickled up. We did see a snake here last time we were out here throwing. Y'all are messing me up. But not gonna be mad with par. Of course, it's been in. What would you say? It's been playable for what, a year now?
It's like early October when they finally put the basket in.
So yeah, so almost a year, and it truly is beautiful. They do a really great job of keeping it mowed. Some spots better than others. But you know, for something like it is, and it's not like the biggest popular thing here on this base yet, because I mean it's disc golf. We're still growing the sport. Hole 4, par 3. You said it was for what?
26.
426 foot downhill. Kind of straight at it, water in the back. Got some trouble to the right if you grip lock, and OB left down that cart path. So Marcus is currently kicking my butt, and it's hot.
It's very hot.
Alright.
Oh my god, dude.
I'm gonna forehand the nuke, or get it nose up and not turn it over at all. Sound like poop today, Marcus.
You have a friend on this earth that understands.
All right, this walk is long. Yeah, I'll be right back. Here's where I landed, nose up, way long way from the basket. Or maybe Marcus can get me putting it in from here. Water does come into play. A little long. Get up. Marcus doing Marcus things.
I'm glad I listened to you that one day. I threw a forehand with that thing, and you said, dude, trust that.
Oh, the pig?
Well, yeah, the little forehand up shots with the pig.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if
Trust
Ricky,
that, dude, throw that.
if Ricky Wasaki can do it with all the speed and power he has with the forehand, I think everybody can do it.
Yeah.
I mean, mind you, not as good as results as him all the time, but the disc, you can trust the disc to actually hold it. Oh my goodness. 3 of these so far, I thought they're in, and
It's,
they're right at the last second. They just, oh.
They're misses, dude, but they're consistent misses, and you're very good at self-correcting.
It'll happen.
Wind read, self-correcting.
Go ahead. Very good.
That'd have been confusing.
That's-
Sink a putt with this thing and then get
It's
hit
the,
in the head with
it's
one.
the big man. All right, see y'all at hole 5.
There you go. Ooh.
All right, hole 5, roughly 350. We're at a new tee off position. As you can see, if my partner here spans around, they're putting in a paintball course as well, because it's, you know, totally 2005. And it messed up our old tee position. So here we go. I'm just feeling like terrible. My form's all over the place. I'm all like,
Get clean again.
Mhm.
'Cause that worked out last time.
middle of the fairway.
Center of the fairway.
Yeah, it's
There are innumerable worse places you could be.
I'm actually liking this. It's the first time I threw it.
But even with the net going up right here, you can still put a little, well, not little, but you can bomb a flex forehand
Yeah,
and just cut it right in front of this last hole, man. It should have stayed out perfect.
that's probably how I'm gonna end up throwing it. Is doing
Yeah, that's what you should have done right there.
yeah. I mean,
Not should have done, but
well, I wanted to get that come out flat, do that little pop, have that little bit of turn, and then fade back to the basket. But I didn't. I threw it like straight up in the sky.
first of the 2 days, man. Oh, man, that would have run.
Ooh. Markers for birds, roughly 35 foot. Hey, Brian.
All right, fellas. Hold off. I'll see you on the back side over there.
Later, brother.
Later, man. But good comeback.
He is progressing rapidly.
Oh yeah. All right.
Hey!
I
You
think
can
I
tell-
caught that.
You could tell the whole time it was going in because his putt has just gotten him and
Oh yeah.
both.
Oh yeah. Let's see. We got hole 6 here. Here, you break it down. You do a
Okay.
hole 6 breakdown.
So we got hole 6 here. You've got dual water. It's actually one water with a bridge across it. Main idea for you know, a more standard level shot would be to put it anywhere on that berm, preferably a little closer. More advanced players like Tater myself are going to try to attack the green. Risk of that being that really circle 1 is all you have. Anything short of circle 1 and you're going OB, and you don't want to get in that cedar right behind it. So
Yeah, it's pretty thick. You got one little lane in there, but it's very low ceiling.
288 foot. You could call it a hyzer, but really anybody could play it however they want. In flex, I've seen people, you know, who are feeling a little froggy, throw forehands or big turnovers.
I think you're safe. Definitely one of my favorite holes out here.
Same.
It's, you know, you got all the views plus all the risk.
And get the glide, dude. Wow.
One day maybe I'll ace it. Every time you step up, dude, especially like this hole. I think, yeah, this ace run material.
Well, that's really why I'm starting to try to work on that standstill game. Because of the touch that you can put on it.
Yeah, man, it's just very nice.
Yeah, if you really pull it off, I really appreciate it.
I think you're further up. I think you're about even with the little sign, but that way, so. Good run.
Wow.
Yeah.
Isn't that what it does? The Nomad?
Yeah, or something like that. Shout out to Joe Mez and their great coverage. So
Three.
that's what, 3 or 4 holes that I've been right there for birdie and just can't make a putt. And we will see you at hole 7 because it is across this parking lot, past the vehicles. We're gonna reload up on some waters, get some hydration, and we'll be going up that tree line over there. That's if we don't get thunderstormed. See ya. All right, hole 7.
Hole 7.
We're looking at, you know, from the tee shot, you got this low hanging branch, you got the trees immediately to the right, but the basket is up by said pine tree right up there. Pretty short hole. You can attack straight at it and just touch your disc to kind of fade back to the left. We've seen people go through this gap over here, this gap over here, and do some miracle stuff. But for, I think, at least myself, I'm going to be going straight up at the gap as much as possible and just trust my disc to fade.
Little synopsis. Super short hole. Nobody's too good to take a double on this, to take a 4 on this. It's very short but very technical and difficult.
Oh yeah, OB cart
he
path.
He did mention where the basket is. You got a really fast kind of green around it with the pine straw, and then to the left of the fairway you do have OB cart path.
Yeah, totally forgot about cart path OB. I'm trying not to think about it. It's a strategy.
It's a whole method.
Ooh, got skinny. There you go. Got you a look.
Thanks.
Not that low. The line I was looking for, I'm just not executing.
Little tidbit about hole 7 is after hole 7 you get to walk to hole 8. And hole 8's like a quarter-mile away.
Yeah. I don't know what monsters designed this.
I mean, we're gonna have to send them a letter or something. You know, whoever designed this court. A strongly worded email, perhaps.
Yes, a strongly worded email would probably do the job. Now, like I said earlier in the video, I didn't actually say what the old course was. The old course, it was a full 18, but it followed, I mean, the right side of a old abandoned back 9, and it was pretty lame. It was pretty much the same shot over and over and over again. It was fun to get out here and just rip super hard, but at the same time, with disc golf getting as popular as it is, there's no reason we couldn't make something like this happen. And sure enough, due to circumstances, we were allowed to.
Good running, bro.
Thanks, man.
Just gotta, actually, you know what? You're like one of my best friends I've ever had, so if you want to kind of keep an eye out, dude, if you see me veering off, because obviously through 7 holes now, you have an idea of what it's supposed to look like when I'm hitting.
Yeah.
You see me start
Yeah, you've
veering
had-
off of that form or that routine, let me know, man.
Well, what I liked is you knew, I mean, immediately out of your hand, you were like, too much pace. What did I do? I put too much leg into it. Pushed off too hard. And that right there, I mean, and that goes for anybody. You start noticing little things with your putt. I mean, putting is arguably the hardest thing about disc golf.
Gotta be the hardest. To be consistent at.
Yeah, so that's what, I mean, makes a difference between guys like me and Marcus and those top pros is they can literally putt really well at all times, it seems like. And they're throwing on like the biggest stage. So when you're putting in 90 to 100% from circle one, and then still also making half your circle two putts or better, yeah, you're a pro.
At least 90% fairway hit. Actually, a lot of them, sometimes they'll go 30, 40% circle two, circle one regulations from the tee. They'll be putting it in the circle at a 60% clip. It's crazy.
Yep. So it's definitely one of those things. You get that putt dialed in. Once you start actually being able to notice and correct it like mid-round, you'll be going places. That's just coming from your average bald-headed bearded guy. It's just my opinion. But I've had some really good putting rounds, you know, like months where I wasn't missing. And now lately, this past like month, it just fell off. I haven't been able to put as much time into disc golf. Excuses. But hopefully, we'll correct that. All right, so we got hole 8. A little bit of a walk. Sorry, I'm a little out of breath. But hole 8, pretty straightforward as of right now. This is also one of those changes that needs to happen. With the basket straight out in front, it's supposed to be tucked over to the right, so it's not just a straight ahead hole. It's supposed to be a dog leg to the right for like a forehand or a lefty hyzer, or even a backhand turnover if you get kind of a high stall shot. Probably around 240-ish.
248.
Yeah, 248. I tend to do a thumber here. It's just my most consistent shot for something like this. I have, you know, trees all down this right hand side and all that land over here. So if I throw my thumber straight in line, it's going to use that it's going to come out, it's going to flex to the left and then drop back straight in line. So for me, it's a no-brainer with that. Every now and then I get froggy and try to lace a putter when I'm feeling good. Get a skip. Oh yeah, ride it. There you go.
That was a little low. Good line.
The OGTL. It's my thumber disc from 2011.
I gotta back way up to get this run up in there.
I can't run up fully on it though.
And a little roller right up to the basket. I'm glad you recorded that. You finally get to hear what everyone else hears when you release that disc.
All the
You'll get a little whoosh when you cure a backhand, you know what I mean?
yeah.
This ain't no little whoosh.
As you can tell, this is some of the golf course, the original one that it's not used on this side anymore. But instead of it just being straight down here on the right, like kind of like this one is for every hole, we started using a bunch of this edge rough and trees. Matt over there throwing one of the better shots I've ever seen him throw on that hole. He's pretty new to disc golf and he is coming miles and miles. Oh yeah, if I don't birdie this, I'm turning the camera off. I'm sorry guys. Ooh, good run.
Overcorrection. Thank you. Got a putt.
Still came out wobbly, made me worry.
That'll get you going.
We were just talking about routine. Yeah, I didn't go through it. I was just like, oh, please go in. I'm having too much fun recording.
Yeah, I had one of those shorty bars earlier that was like that. I was 6. I realized as it was coming out of my hand that I did not, I was just acting. I wasn't reacting.
Right.
I didn't take the shot into account. Distance, even though it was 4 or 5 feet away. You'll miss those. I'll miss those. Everyone will miss those if you don't pay attention.
Well, I mean, we saw, who was it? Nate Sexton about a week ago. Had a 5 to 10 footer.
Yeah.
And he said it right there in his commentary. Like, yep, I just lost focus. I really don't know what happened, but it happened. All right, so we are at hole 9. I know it says 6, but the sign had a bad day apparently. So
Vicariously had a bad day.
yes, pretty much you can't go straight at it because of this group of trees, but you can, similar to hole 2, you can take the center gap and just have that nice little slow turn on like a putter or a mid-range, or you can do the more direct like ace runnable. You take kind of more of this hyzer to flat and then finish back route. Not really seeing too many people take that one. It just pushes you way out too far to the right. OB track, everything to the left is safe except for that pampas grass. If you ever have played on pampas grass, it will eat you alive. All right.
You'd rather take a stroke, honestly.
What is this one? About 240 again? 250?
Hole 9, 242 feet. Aside from what Tater said, a lot of people really enjoy this hole. I really enjoy this hole.
That's fun. You can do multiple shots.
Do a lot of shots, and it's only a matter of time before our group, someone in our group, smashes it in, and I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, there are ghost trees, and I think that's the only thing that's really kept this hole from being aced so far, is those trees all the way in the back kind of block that right look. You have to basically do a flat from hyzer to flat and then back in just to sneak in front of those trees, but still have enough pace to connect with James. All right, I birdied. It's me. Yeah.
Laser beam.
Phew.
Oh my goodness.
Long. Pretty much right over the basket. Too high. Oh yeah. Go in. Oh. And that's what we're talking about. Perfect throw. How that didn't go in, I don't know. That was awesome. Good shot.
I enjoyed it.
Yes, feels amazing, but we're going to get drenched. Probably. Meridian has this kind of weird thing where a lot of times you think you're going to get drenched and then it just kind of splits and goes right over you. Look at that. So, skirt. And yeah, I think you hit off the base of that tree. Like,
I got lucky then.
You were.
I was humming.
And then I went directly over it. I mean,
We both mean it when we say we're
I went directly that flight path. If you could have seen it at all, I don't know, because I wasn't holding foam, but it had to have been coming directly over top. But it was, a little high, like I said. Let's see if I can make some putts. Or a putt right here. It's all sorts of wrong. Getting funny with my grip. All right, guys. Not gonna finish out this 18. The wind's just picking up way too much. We're gonna play it. I'm just not gonna record it. I know it's gonna sound like crap. I think I've got enough test footage. Hopefully y'all enjoyed watching me struggle, especially off the tee and putting. Yeah, both facets. So, and I hope y'all enjoyed Marcus just straight scorching it up out here. So come back for more. Like, subscribe, do whatever you do. I don't care. Either way, I'm going to keep putting content out. But I do appreciate, seeing people interact a little bit, comment, anything you see that I need improvement on. Maybe what Marcus needs improvement on. I don't know if he wants to hear it. No, I'm just kidding. He definitely.
Depends on from who.
Yeah, it depends on from who. So, I'll give you one little preview right here. I might post some pictures in the end of hole 10. Straight to right. You got all this low ceiling off the tee. It's pretty downhill right here. And the basket is pretty much behind all those little branches, a little deep. Pretty long hole out here, and OB cart path, OB long into the creek. So until next time, later.